How's it going, gamers? Welcome to the Super Smash Bros. Breakdown series, new here to GVN. In this series, we'll be basically breaking down everything we know about the new Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS games, predicting some new characters, or showing you guys our dream roster for the game, analyzing confirmed characters, stages, trophies, items, everything Smash Bros. All in one place here on GVN in video form. Occasionally we'll bring on some guests from the GVN staff and even some other YouTube channels and websites to discuss their own dream characters that they'd like to see in the game or help us analyze what we know already. Flashback to the early console war of the PlayStation 2, Xbox Original, and the Nintendo GameCube, and you find the classic gem from Nintendo, Super Mario Sunshine. Super Mario Sunshine holds a special place in my heart, not only because it's one of my favorite Mario games, but specifically it's one of the very little Mario games that actually has a great story arc, it makes sense, and the voice acting is not limited to just Peach saying Mario and Mario over and over again. Super Mario Sunshine is one of my favorite games of all time, and it introduced me to an old character in a brand new way. Bowser Jr. returned in this game as probably just the main protagonist in the game aside from Bowser, but he actually had character development and a voice acting, and in terms of a Mario game, it was way more immersive in terms of character development than any other game I had played at that time. And that's probably one of the biggest reasons why I want Bowser Jr. / Shadow Mario in the upcoming Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS. To start off, I picture Bowser Jr. to be a character like Zelda and Sheik, in which you could switch between the two different characters, sort of like you can with the Pokemon trainer. So I think Bowser Jr. would switch between Bowser Jr. and Shadow Mario. As far as his moveset goes, I think his standard like button smashing attack with the A button or standard smash attack would be a bite, maybe a scratch, or perhaps swinging his paintbrush side to side. As for a special, it would be more like Luigi's Fireball, as when you shoot it, it goes straight and it doesn't hit the ground, it just goes wherever you point it, it goes continuously straight. It'll be somewhat like Luigi's Fireball, although it'll be much bigger, slower, and it'll do a lot more damage. Think of the fireballs from the original Super Mario Bros. That Bowser shot. As to no surprise, Bowser Jr.'s up special would be the Clown Car, or the Koopa Clown Car. It'll basically help him recover up, sort of like Snake's up special where he can just fly up into the air with his little machine. Same thing with Bowser Jr., although it's in a car. As for his side special, I think Bowser would be someone like Squirtle in terms that he withdraws within the shell and just attacks people with his spikes on his shell. That, or he could use the paintbrush to shoot paint at people, which would be someone like the Flood, although it would do damage like Pikmin, where it slowly just gives you damage because of the paint being bad. For his down special, Bowser Jr. would paint an M on the ground, turning him into Shadow Mario. As for Shadow Mario's moveset, all of his smash attacks like Bowser Jr.'s would be with this paintbrush, smashing people up, left, right, down. As for his special, I think Shadow Mario's like standard special would either be like a dark pulse, like some sort of dark blasting, sort of like the little bubble thing he has in Super Mario Sunshine. That, or shooting paint with his paintbrush, sort of like a fireball, but in form of paint. Shadow Mario's up special would simply be just him turning into like a dust or a pile of little black balls like he does in Super Mario Sunshine and flies straight up into the air or upward. As for his side special, I think Shadow Mario's side special will be somewhat like Pikachu's, as where you charge it and then do like a rush. It'll be exactly like Pikachu's, except it'll be him turning into a pile once again of little shadow balls and attacking, doing like a black fire residue. For his final smash, I think Bowser Jr. / Shadow Mario should just get their paintbrush and shoot a big blast of paint at the stage, instantly killing everybody it hits, sort of like Samus's final smash. If not that, do a quick time final smash, sort of like Captain Falcon or Captain Olimar. Call upon the Starship Armada or the airship from Mario Galaxy that Bowser Jr. rides, and have that as a sort of quick time event to shoot down fireballs on the stage, shooting people up into the air and killing them. In a way, it'll be a combination of a quick time event and something sort of like Snake's Final Smash where you can actually aim and shoot fireballs on the stage. And that wraps it up for this analysis and wishlist video on Bowser Jr. for the upcoming Super Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS game. Be sure to leave your own thoughts and opinions and concerns on Bowser Jr. being in the next Smash Bros. Game. Tell us if you agree, disagree, why or why not in the comment section below. If you have a specific character you want us to do a video on here on the show, be sure to tell us in the comment section below, or better yet, in a video response, and we'll feature it in the next episode. Thank you guys for being some awesome viewers, and we'll see you guys in the next one.